The Boy Who, a Play. Narrator 1. Long ago there was no daylight. A little orphan boy named Tulagak lived in a village far to the north. He slept in the corner of Kashim, the village meeting house, where the men gathered, which was lit only by dim seal oil lamps. He was a brave and cheerful little boy who loved to listen to the old men's tales of the time when there had been light, and people could walk around and see everything. I'm going to pause here. Tolagak is an Inuit word meaning raven. So his name, the boy's name, means raven. Coda. My grandfather's grandfather told him that the moon hung in the sky at night, and each night you could see more of it, until one night when you could see the whole round moon. Then each night as you watched it, it would grow smaller and smaller again. Narrator 2. Tolagak's mother had given him one treasure that he wore under his parka near to his heart. It was a magic bird skin covered with shiny black feathers. She told him that it would bring him good luck. Narrator 3. Now and again the shamans, which is a medicine man, met in the chasm to try to bring back the light. They cast their powerful spells, chanted until they were hoarse, and danced until they collapsed, but nothing happened. On one such night, Tolagak sat in the corner dreaming of the sun, and aloud he said, I will bet that I can find the light. Shaman. You ragged little boy with no good sense. Can you do what the greatest shamans in the land cannot? Grabbing Tolagak by the shoulders. Go, find the sun then, and do not come back without it. Narrator 2. So Tolagak picked himself up in the snowy darkness. He felt a faint stirring from the little bird skin against his skin. Not knowing where it was, he visited his auntie, whom people said was a witch, to find out where to look for the sun. Auntie. Big mouth boy, it will be long and dangerous trip. Travel south. Keep your bird skin with you always. And here, eat this piece of fat when you get hungry. Narrator 3. So Tolagak set off south. He traveled for hours in the cold and darkness, and finally dug a little cave in the snowbank where he rested. He dreamed of sunlit tundra with flowers growing and wild berries to eat. When he awoke, a small hare had curled up against him for warmth. Tolagak. I'm looking for the light. Am I going in the right direction? Hare. Yes, but it is far to the south. Good luck, little brother. Narrator 1. Day after day, Tolagak trudged through the snow, eating the piece of fat when he got hungry. He thought it strange that it never seemed to get smaller. Narrator 2. One day, he walked right into a big mother bear. She invited him to climb on her great, broad back and ride for a while. Next, a snowy owl encouraged him along the way. Narrator 3. Finally, when he had lost all hope, he felt the bird skin flutter. He thought he saw a ray of light. Hurrying towards it, the boy came up on a great hill. Beyond its peak, he saw the gleaming sun and moon hanging outside of a hut. An enormous old man was shoveling snow, throwing it so high it completely shut out the light from the shining orbs. Tolagak walked boldly up to the old man. Old man. Who are you? Why are you here? Tolagak. I am Tolagak. Your snow shoveling has hidden the light from my village. It's always dark there, so I have come to live with you. Very well. Come into my hut. Narrator 1. Once the old man entered the hut, Tolagak seized the smaller ball of light. He hurled it into the sky. To this day, the moon turns round and round at the force of his throw. That's why we sometimes see only a thin edge of light, and as it turns, we begin to see the full face. Narrator 2. Tolagak then tucked the larger light under his arm and ran as fast as he could. The bird skin fluttered and he became a raven, flying swiftly and smoothly through the air. Narrator 3. As he flew, Tolagak threw pieces of light from the sun. Sometimes he waited a long time before he threw out a piece of light. That is why we have long nights of winter. Sometimes he threw out pieces very close to each other, making the short nights of summer. Narrator 1. When the Raven Boy reached his village, he became human again. All the people came running with a burst of light upon them. Tullagak: "There, great shamans, I have brought back the light. The sun and the moon will hang in the sky, and there will be day and night, always and forever." Narrator 2. And so it is today.